Welcome back guys to another Dragon Ball Legends video. Today we're going to be reacting to the reveal for the Part 3 Ultra, potentially Double Ultra. Very excited, looking forward to seeing what they are going to be cooking up. Hopefully it's not a fumble like I feel like the rest of the anniversary was. With that being said, let's get into it. We're already starting off with a muted stream. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Starting off with copyright, absolute peak. Really hope they don't play this during the actual reveal so we don't have to mute the stream during that point. He do be cooking. I think he has like fucking... Does he have like a Dragon Ball AirPod? That's really sick. That's actually really sick. I need to be as happy with my life as this guy is right now, man. Oh my god. Meanwhile, this is playing and you guys are hearing like the fucking STR some Masu theme in the background. I'm assuming this is gonna lead straight into the Ultra reveal, so we'll have to pay attention to what's playing in the background here. And right now they're on Android Saga, so I don't know. They're already past the Saiyan Saga, which is presumed to be the Ultra. It's presumed to be an Ultra Super Saiyan Goku right now. But then again, they could always just cut back to it. You never know. You never know.
Okay, this is the third Legend Information Special Edition, talking about what's coming to the 7th anniversary campaign. And since 7 is such an iconic number in Dragon Ball, we wanted to bring you even more than we usually do in Part 1 and 2, as well as previous anniversaries.
They really didn't. It was very average. It was very average and in tune with every other anniversary. They did not. It's fucking. It's in Goku saying, and here's something a little bit extra, and then it's the exact same shit.
We are sure that alone
there was like nothing more that they added, man.
For an anniversary like never before. There was also some versions of equipment upgrades.
Oh no, not the scams, It was cool that this was up the entire anniversary at least, but it's just Bonanza just feels like a scam half the time.
We might hold one again in the future when there's something special going on.
Especially now that we have like the ability to just upgrade the equipments, like slot 1 as well included. It's very like it's a 1% difference which you can just get from just upgrading it. So it's like, what's really the point of scams now? You still have to basically roll to get a good roll anyways.
As for part 2, we released
yeah, like it's just a standard fucking release. Like on the standard anniversary, we get 2 LF banners in each celebration. That's just kind of been what it is, and then we get 1 Ultra. The only way that they are putting in a little extra is if they do maybe a double Ultra here, but I don't know if they will. I really don't know if they will. I feel like releasing a double Ultra is like a 50-50 with the community. I think half the community wants it, and the other half doesn't. I would probably be inclined to be on the side that doesn't. I don't feel like summoning for 2 Ultras. But I mean, I think it really just comes down to if they're releasing 2 Ultras, are both Ultras going to be good quality, or are they going to sacrifice quality to release them?
If you manage to get them, we hope you enjoy using them. This anniversary also features some incredible updates. Just before the anniversary campaign, there was a
I did like the UI overhaul a lot. The UI overhaul was pretty nice, but the dynamic area battles I feel like just ruined the game. Like, for my biggest issues with dynamic area battle, for one, they should have like playtested it more. It needs to be way more optimized. Like, we have new devices that are struggling to run this update, and that's not a good thing. The other thing too is like Overdrive itself just feels so out of tune with what the community wants, because almost everybody in the community I feel like generally agrees that Rising Rush is a terrible mechanic. A lot of people despise Rising Rush and only use it because they're basically forced to if they want to play the game. And then they proceeded to add essentially a second Rising Rush. Like, and not only did they add a second Rising Rush, this new Rising Rush is way more common, way faster to get, way easier to get, and it also is, I would argue, like it doesn't even matter if you guess it. you still take a good chunk of damage even if you're guessing it. So I just don't understand the point of that. The advanced tackle's cool, but I feel like it's like a nice addition, but it doesn't have like too much of an impact because you just have to be mindful of it nowadays. It's not like something that's OP or anything. It's just a good little addition to the game. That's like the only good part of the dynamic battle update is like the advanced tackle, but it didn't add like anything new. You know, like nothing in the dynamic update felt new. It all felt like stuff that was already in the game, just kind of recolored, which I don't think is a good look for this big update that you're gassing up, that you've been planning for years, and then you put it out and it's essentially a repeat of stuff that's already in the game. But that's just my 2 cents on dynamic battles there. These sleeves look pretty good. Those are pretty good sleeves. I think we already have those. Are we getting into the ultra reveal?
But we have some special reviews for part 3,
okay.
So you'll definitely want to watch to the end. Alright, let's get to some new info, starting with...
This I think just went live last night.
The universe's strongest guild, Ultimate Brawl 7th anniversary.
Unfortunately, our guild is not that high, so we're not really able to participate in these special battles.
So the rewards are powered up from the usual. And that includes
more. It would be nice to get that title. The title's
Plus,
pretty cool.
You can get exclusive titles for season 2 of the special PvP rating match season. Who's
it's
the 7th
green.
Anniversary strongest fighter? Anniversary
it
Super
is
Space
green.
Like in season 1, you can get a total of 1,000 Chrono Crystals
green.
at the exchange shop.
With purple bluish lightning.
Title if you finish both season 1 and 2 at Godly rank. So be sure to aim for the
might
title
be
of 7th anniversary god.
Hoping. That does kind of look like Broly to me. That does kind of look like Broly to me.
We've held point twice so far.
What are the chances we see an ultra DBS Broly reveal right now, man? That would be crazy. I don't think we'll see an ultra Gogeta alongside him. Maybe like a UGB plat to go along with him rather than 2 ultras, but that green and kind of like blue, because the lightning looks very similar to like the dimension shatter from the Gogeta movie, and then it's green as like the color, so it kind of screams Broly to me, but I don't know. Could also just be green for Namek. That could be a thing too. The lightning just doesn't look like Super Saiyan though, that's like the main thing. It looks like the specialized version of from the DBS Broly movie more so. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Oh, pause it for a second. It is Goku. This is all Saiyan Saga. May. It's leading up to Super Saiyan. Oh, that looks sick. That looks very sick. So it definitely is Namek Saga Super Saiyan Goku. Oh, Krillin. Okay. Are we getting a 1% on the Ultra? Is that what it is? Interesting.
Don't underestimate us Earthlings.
All right. Is it actually Ultra Frieza and Ultra Goku?
As the doomsday clock winds down, the ultimate battle begins.
Dude, it's actually Ultra Frieza and Goku. What?
What are you talking about?
Oh my god, that's actually Ultra Frieza and Goku. Unless Frieza's part of the Goku, but I doubt that. You doubt that. Alright, Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. That looks really fire. Decent strike animation. Very cool green card. Not a bad blue card at all, for sure. Does he have a revive? Ooh. That's an amazing cover change animation. The ultimate's kind of weak. The ultimate is really weak. The ultimate is really weak.
There you have it. The final new characters released for the 7th anniversary campaign will be Sparking Krillin and Ultra Super Saiyan Goku from episode Frieza Saga Z.
So it's a 1% on an Ultra
banner?
banner?
Time since Krillin last appeared, with the last time being in 2023 when Krillin was released alongside Gohan as an extreme rarity type character. Then we have Super Saiyan Goku from Frieza Saga Z, the first character to be released in the all-new Ultra Rarity back in 2021, coming again in Ultra Rarity after 4 years. The ink brush animation starts quietly with Goku and Frieza starting at each other just like from the cover of the manga, and then after they exchange some words, Goku fury erupts. We think this animation ends up having incredible intensity. Okay, it's about time we talk
ink
about
brush looked like it was about to be
abilities.
double Ultra.
Fans, please watch this.
Too easy. Here I go.
Allegedly, this reveal is an hour long, and we are only 15 minutes into it. So
What you gonna do now?
that is something to keep in mind right now. Krillin kind of got the sauce. Krillin kind of got the
Don't
sauce.
underestimate us Earthlings.
Krillin is element
Red
red
support
and
type.
has a Z ability 3
Okay.
that buffs episode Frieza Saga Z, character Goku, and tags Super Warrior allies.
You might be
Krillin
able
is
to
a
use
support
Super
character
Warrior
that
now.
assists allies in a variety of ways, and has great synergy with the Goku we just
Honestly, I
announced.
think with Super Warrior, you just need like a
Let's start
Zenkai
with
buffer
Krillin's
for
starter
10, and the
ability.
team would be pretty
It
solid.
will boost the damage inflicted of
Damn,
episode
50%
Frieza Saga Z
damage for
allies by a
Frieza
whopping
Saga?
50%, and even
And
boost
extra
their
guard
damage
and health
guard
restore.
and
That's
health
really
restoration by
crazy.
20%.
Just out of the
This
gates.
powerful buff alone makes Krillin an excellent teammate for Goku.
And he has death buffs
That's
as
not all,
well.
because when Krillin returns to standby, allies' ki and health will be restored. When Krillin is
He looks
defeated,
really
you'll need
insane
Dragon
just
Balls,
off of those
restore
two
allies'
things
health,
alone.
and also
If he just
boost
has
their
like
damage inflicted.
defensive disrupts
One way
on
to use
top of
Krillin
this,
is to return Krillin to
at
standby
the very
early in
minimum,
the
like
fight to restore the health
sub
and
count
ki of
reduction for
allies,
whenever they
then
like
use
rush or do
on-defeat
anything like
effects late
that.
in the fight to
That I
support
think will
them
go
further.
make this guy very
Krillin
good.
isn't only about support though.
When battlefield
This
entry,
character
he draws
has
a
disruptive
card.
effects,
He does have
and
cover
can even
change,
resist
okay.
big attacks.
Some strike
When
and blast
Krillin
arts debuff
enters
and
the
cost
battlefield,
increases.
all of the enemy's arts
And
costs
if
will
he's
go
not
up,
defeated, they
and
activate
their
ultimate
strikes and
or
blast arts
awakening
power
or
will go
rush.
down. In other words, this effect reduces both their firepower and their
He
ability
cancels
to
attribute
combo.
upgrades, not
As for
buffs.
resisting big
So he's
attacks,
not a buff
when the
canceller,
enemy
but he does
unleashes
have -5
ultimate
sub count,
arts
so he at least
Rising
does have
Rush,
that.
Krillin will cancel their attribute upgrades and shorten allies' sub counts.
Looks pretty standard.
effect
He has
activates
potential.
while Krillin
The
is
support looks
undefeated,
insane,
so
but
you
we'll have
can
to see what
avoid
the rest
big
of his kit
attacks
is to
by
really
dropping
determine
to
how
an
good he'll
ally,
be.
Or just let Krillin take the hit.
He could
Try
be
and
like the
activate
Fiku of the
undefeat buff.
Saiyan or Frieza Saga.
Use these effects as the situation demands.
Pair this with like an
Let's end it
ultra
here for Krillin
plat,
and move on to
because we know the
Ultra Super
Goku. I
Saiyan
think they
Goku.
made him red again, which is
As
really
the
weird.
doomsday clock winds down,
But
the ultimate battle begins.
I wonder if this plays in game, like the Doomsday Clock and like these voiceovers. If they play in game, that would be insane. But I don't think they do.
What are you talking about?
I do hate that we've gone in the direction of like ultra ink arts or just black and white animations rather than actual ink arts now. I do hate that. I wish that we went back to like the actual ink arts.
Don't you dare talk about Krillin!
Art animation's okay. Like the actual art animation, like this one, it's alright. This is really good.
Don't you dare talk about Krillin!
I like that a lot.
There's no way.
His pose is cool as well. Love the shading on his hair. That's his blast cover change. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a blast and a strike cover change. And this is just the blue card. I think the blue card's actually pretty cool. And the green as well. Like the angles on that green are pretty nice. And then this I think is a new mechanic that if it's not a strike cover change, it's like when an ally is about to die, he like saves them from dying, I guess. That's what it looks like at least. I don't know if he saves them on like 1 HP or what, but the angles on this ultimate are crazy, but the effects are really weak. Love that windscreen, the absolute demon back.
Super Saiyan Goku is
He is yellow. I swear you said he was red earlier. Yellow melee type. Yellow melee type. Yeah, man, another counter to UG4. Another fucking counter to UG4, man.
So we recommend building
another counter for UG4. That's exactly what we needed.
Parts 1 and 2. One of Goku's strengths is
when his unique gauge becomes full, he gets 20 counts of nullifying element disadvantage for defense. He gives allies 15% damage and 25% on cancel. Well, that's pretty good. 40% support. Or no, it's ally health 15%, 25% support. Okay. He draws cards, but he walks in on his full gauge. Oh, that's gonna be insane. That's gonna be very insane. And it's on use. That's gonna be very insane. We have not. I don't think we've had anybody who has a. Besides, the closest thing is like Red Diamond Goku. When he pops his blue card with the full gauge, he locks in. And depending on when he... Oh my god. Second and on, he's getting Endurance Null for 5 counts as well.
Plus, if you've
protect hand on battlefield entry. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, the damage guard he's getting will also stack. But I mean, the damage guard stacking isn't that crazy. But the main thing is the second gauge onwards, type neutral and penetrate endurance, both insane effects. But at least they are cancelable.
And easy to use special arts.
On activation, he gets key. It's a long range special. It looked like an AoE, but I guess it's a long range. And on hit, it draws a blue card 2 times.
You will draw a special move.
And then he also gets cover null. Okay.
Goku will get a boost to special move arts damage. Up to
not too crazy.
Whenever an ally is hit by an enemy arts attack. So
that's kind of interesting as well.
From consuming the
up to 100% special move damage.
Huge damage. Last but not least, we have Goku's most important ability.
Activates KO guard.
Called KO guard. With KO guard, when an ally receives an attack that would defeat them, Goku will jump in to interrupt the attack.
Even if this character's KO'd is crazy.
Plus, if Goku
that's absolutely crazy.
KO'd, then Goku will recover 70% health and keep on fighting. You can imagine that it's like having a combat character that can also prevent an ally from being defeated.
That does seem like it's going to be annoying. That does seem like it's going to be very annoying. You're essentially adding a 4th unit to the team. This is like a new type of kind of like revive endurance kind of effect.
Goku is there to save them. Goku's individual power is
God, imagine this on teams with like fucking revive and endurance. It's gonna be really annoying. Thank God Diamond Goku doesn't have fucking indestructible on Sun Family.
Ways to boost allies' damage inflicted and new KO guard effect. That's all for Super Saiyan Goku.
Next, let's take a look at an event exclusive character.
Okay. Dawn of Despair. I'm assuming this is a Frieza?
From episode Frieza Saga.
Yeah, third form Frieza.
Third form Frieza is coming as an event exclusive character. If this character is in a party with other
he's a red range type.
Or tag
red range type.
Evil characters, then upon entering the battlefield, it will get a boost to damage inflicted and shorten ally subcounts. You could even build.
I mean, I don't think he'll fit into the team right now for sure. But he's meant to be more for like the blast focus team.
Third form Frieza gets a buff to blast damage inflicted and a reduced special move arts cost when you.
I mean, Revza fits in kinda with the new Goku. The only problem being is that Revza is blast based.
You can
Whereas the
collect
new
sea power
Goku is
throughout
obviously
events,
yellow.
and it's only through this
Then the
event
new
that you
Goku,
can go for max limit
as far as
speed.
the Zenkai
So
buffers
be
go,
sure
I mean,
to
you
have
shouldn't
that
have
as your
a
goal.
issue. There's a lot of good.
That's all for
You
the
can just
new
run
character
4Q on bench for
information.
him.
But along with Sparking Krillin and Ultra Super Saiyan Goku, we'll be adding 2 new songs to the game. Here
Okay.
they are.
Following Kyofu no Ginyu
Okay.
Tokusonkai, the soundtrack excerpt from the Dragon Ball Z.
I don't think
anime's
these guys
Frieza
are all
saga,
that's releasing.
and Chala
Because again, like the
Chala,
reveal
which
was
added
leaked to be
during
an hour
part
long.
2
I don't know if
of
the
the
leak was
anniversary.
credible.
We have something
I
for
didn't
fans of
check
Frieza
that
saga
actually. I should have
and
probably
Dragon
done
Ball
that.
Z
Should have went to a
as well.
credible source, but
Yan
allegedly
and
it's an hour
Kaizer
long and we're
will
only
be
23
added
minutes
to
in
the
right
game
now.
for the first time. On top,
In a position where everything was over before you even knew it. That's all the info we have for you today. It bears repeating that the reason we are able to reach 7 years is because of all of you players. Thank you very much. We hope that you enjoy the second half of the 7th anniversary. That's all. Bye.
Okay. There it is. Yeah, I figured something else was coming with the Fade to Black. Because usually it's a different screen.
Clock winds down.
And Frieza's thing just looks like it's gonna be... Frieza's thing looks like it was set up to be an Ultra, man. This looked like it was set up to be an Ultra for Frieza.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about Krillin? Goku!
Why are we seeing a repeat of Goku's animation still? I'm so confused.
Don't you dare talk about Krillin!
They just bait a fake out? Did we actually just get baited by a fake out? There's no way. I'm pretty sure it's an Ultra Frieza coming in right now.
We're settling this now! That's as far as you go! You're finished!
Okay.
See you in hell, Frieza!
Okay.
Your days of terrorizing the universe are over.
There's no way we just got baited by a fake out into a trailer, bro. There's just no way. Oh? Oh? What? Okay.
Frieza,
Oh.
you know, the only reason I'm letting you reach full power is because I want to beat you at your best.
That's pretty sick.
79, 85, 90.
There it is. Double ultras, man. They're actually doing it. Ultra Final Form Frieza full power. Oh lord. If he's melee too, that's gonna be insane. That seems gonna be insane, man. Both ultras for Frieza Saga, man. Both ultras on Frieza Saga. What the hell? I feel like they're gonna at least make him ranged. I think he's gonna at least be ranged.
Saiyan, you stood no chance.
I think at the bare minimum, he's at least gonna be ranged. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Well,
Of course, that wasn't the end for the 7th anniversary campaign. From episode
almost got me
Frieza
with
Saga
that bait.
Z,
Almost
Final
got me
Form
with the
Frieza
bait.
Full Power
I was so
is
confused by
coming.
Goku's animation was
And
just playing
that
over
means
again.
2 Ultra characters are joining the fight. We hope you were all surprised when the trailer started rewinding. Actually, the ink brush animations for both Ultra Super Saiyan Goku and Ultra Final Form Frieza Full Power start off in the same way. That card art featuring the standoff between Goku and Frieza is very awesome.
It is
this
pretty
the
awesome.
7th anniversary, we decided to do something special and release 2 Ultra characters at once. We
I'm
don't
assuming
plan
Krillin's
to
gonna be on
release
both
2 Ultra
banners.
characters at the same time for each, and every festival or anniversary, this is something special for the 7th anniversary. Please keep that in mind. Also, the summons are separate, so start by trying to get your favorite. During the 7th anniversary campaign, Part 1 and Part 2 both featured Goku and Vegeta, and this part features Goku and Frieza. In fact, Goku and Rivals was something of a theme throughout this campaign.
So the theme is
Facing
Goku and
off against
rivals.
fierce foes and
Interesting.
striving to reach greater
Thought it
heights
was
with
Goku and
rivals.
Vegeta.
These characters have fascinating connection. We hope you'll get them all. We are sure you are curious about Frieza's abilities, so let's get to the reveal. Check this out.
As the doomsday clock winds down, the ultimate battle.
I am curious. So how does this play out? Does it cut? Okay, so it cuts to Goku's after that. Okay.
You know, the only reason I'm letting
I
you
love
reach
the zoom
full
in on the
power
eye.
is
That's
because I wanna
really
beat
sick.
you at your best.
Maximum power! 79, 85, 90! You wanted me at my strongest, so here I am.
I know Goresh is just creaming right now. His intro animations really peak.
There's no way you could defeat me! It's over! Disappear! You can't escape!
That's pretty cool. Especially that after effect on the blue card. Very nice. Green card pose is sick. That green card is fire. Wait, that other thing wasn't his blue card? I like his animations a lot more than Goku's. I do like his animations a lot more than Goku's, mainly because that ultimate's a little bit better. It's still not the craziest, but it's a little bit better than Goku's.
Final form Frieza, full power.
Green range, so yeah, they're gonna be run on the same team. Even color-wise, I mean, they made it work. All three of the new units work color-wise. At least they made him ranged, but Jesus Christ, man. Eloi's gonna be insane with him too, probably. Boss Frieza Saga and LOE. He has active gauge.
Following Ultra Son Gohan Beasts.
Nullify
If
special
Son
cover
Gohan Beasts,
gauge.
Special Beam Cannon is something like one-shot kill, then Death Beam is an active gauge with somewhat low power that you will fire off over and over again in order to build up damage. Let's dive into
If it
the
works the
details.
same way, that's still gonna
This
be
active
very
gauge
insane.
will charge over time, and when it has at least 40% charge, you can tap in to fire off a Death Beam.
It
Just like
combos
that,
while
you
doing
can deal
bonus
to the
damage.
enemy. But it doesn't just deal damage. It nullifies special cover changes, and if you land it, you can even combo into an arts. It might help to think about it like a long-range special arts. Some powerful ways to use Death Beam include using it during a combo to keep the combo going, or using it when your opponent tries a blast arts to steal the offense. Frieza's
That's
active
gonna be
gauge
pretty
charges
strong, I
pretty
think.
fast,
That is
so
gonna
you
be
can
pretty
keep
strong.
on firing off Death Beams to rack up damage with a flurry of attacks. All of that makes Death Beam quite powerful, but get this, it has no recovery period, so there's no delay before you can act again. Even if your enemy is able to evade the attack, unless it was perfect banish, you'll be able to dodge their counterattacks. Frieza also has a
Pretty
unique gauge
insane.
that has great synergy with this active gauge.
When his unique gauge becomes
Unique
full,
gauge
he
is
gets
the type that
30% of his
charges whenever a
active
card is
gauge
used, and when
and
it builds
20%
up,
damage.
it will charge the active
And then when
gauge
he
by 30%.
activates Death Beam with a full unique
Then,
gauge, he
if
gets
you use
a
the active
card.
gauge when the unique gauge is full,
He
you will be
nullifies
able to draw a
endurance
card,
on it too.
nullify element disadvantages, and penetrate endurance.
And then
In other
his unique
words,
gauge
using
consumes
cards
his,
to
so
put
it's his unique gauge is
to make
resettable
using
as
Death Beam
well.
easier. Then, if you use Death Beam,
That's
while
gonna
the
be
unique
so
gauge is
good,
at
man.
max,
That's gonna be so
you'll
good.
have an opportunity to
I definitely
attack
think he
with
looks better than
element
Goku already,
disadvantages
but we have to
nullified,
obviously see
and
both
with
of their
the
kits
ability
like
to
in
penetrate
their
enemy
entirety.
endurance.
Goku having the KO
Focus
mechanic is
on
also
using
very
the
strong
active
as
and unique
well.
gauges to charge
But I
and
feel like
activate
this
Death
this
Beam
mechanic
to
just
deal
kind
big
of
damage to enemies.
will overshadow
Frieza
that a
has
bit.
powerful special arts as well. On activation, it charges the unique gauge, and on hit, it inflicts.
He has
enemies with
endurance as
so you
well.
can prevent your opponent from switching before dealing damage. Frieza isn't lacking in defensive abilities either.
God, Heyman
since
Revs
this
are gonna be
character has
so
endurance
annoying.
and more. And that's all we have to share about Final Form Frieza Full Power. What did you think? Ultra Super Saiyan Goku is an all-rounder with high offensive and defensive power, as well as the new KO Guard effect. And Ultra Final Form Frieza Full Power has very high-powered attack abilities centered around Death Beam from the active gauge.
This shit is gonna be
Also,
so
while the
annoying.
summon, where you can get Ultra
3
Final
times
Form
the
Frieza
ultra
Full
drop
Power
rates on
will
step
also
2.
be an
I
Ultra
don't
Rising.
think that'll matter,
Rather
but
than
that's
Ultra
cool, I
drop
guess.
rate being double on step 2, they'll be tripled. This is the special bonus only available the first time this event launches, and it will return to normal Ultra Rising rates the next time around. So be sure to grab tons of Chrono Crystals during the 7th anniversary campaign events, and don't let this chance pass you by. Next, let's take a look at a special event related to Final Form Frieza Full Power.
The last 2 left on a dying
To
planet.
go along with the new characters arriving this time, we're holding an
What?
event called The Last 2 Left on a Dying Planet. In this event, you can get event-exclusive multi-Z power for the characters we just introduced, Ultra Final Form Frieza Full Power. Since the multi-Z power is limited time only, try to get Final Form Frieza
How
Full
much,
Power before
though?
it expires, so you don't miss out on limit breaking. Next, we have equipment information.
That's crazy. That is pretty crazy. I'm assuming it's only
New
100, but
unique
if it's
equipment
1,000,
for
that would be
Vision
crazy.
Limited Final Form Frieza
Oh.
Full Power is here. This is actually the second piece of unique equipment
That's
for this
pretty hype,
character.
actually.
It can be acquired from
This
Ultimate
guy's
Equipment
this guy's just
Collection
back
from
in the
tomorrow.
meta then, because he's getting
As we
Revza
said
now,
before,
and he's getting an
there will
equip,
be
and he has color
Equipment
synergy with the new
Ultra
Frieza,
Upgrade starting tomorrow. So
and he has
now's your
passive
chance to
endurance
boost
now, which is
and
very
aim for top
valuable. I
tier.
think this guy's gonna be nuts.
Next is something that comes every year, but it has been powered up for the 7th anniversary. Here it is.
Powered up for the 7th anniversary. What are they talking about? Is it Shenron? Are we getting Super Shenron?
You who have gathered all
Oh,
7
Karunga.
Dragon Balls. Now, state your wishes.
We get a second set of
I shall
Dragon Ball
grant
wishes?
you any 3 wishes that are within my power.
Ooh. I am so down for that.
Okay, consider it done.
That's
To
cool.
go along with the new characters this time, we are holding an event where you can call upon Porunga, the Namekian Eternal Dragon. Like the current event where you can call upon Shenron, you'll scan codes from Dragon Ball Hunt, and by collecting all 7 Namekian Dragon Balls, you'll be able
Special to bring it to you. Take it away.
Oh, Toshi!
It's been a while, everyone. I'm Dragon Ball Legends producer Toshi. I've been keeping something up my sleeve for you all today. First, take a look at this video.
What is Toshi bringing us, man? What the hell is this? Global competition. Are we really bringing back like the Vegas tournaments? Finals in Japan. World Championship first stage starts July 23 online. That's cool. Fine, glad we're getting a tournament again.
That's right. We'll be holding a massive event to determine the best Legends player in the world. Dragon Ball Legends World Championship 2025-2026. This championship is a massive worldwide event that we've been preparing in order to make this 7th anniversary year even more exciting. We actually held a World Championship once before, Showdown in Las Vegas, to celebrate Legends' first anniversary, so it's been about 6 years since the last one. Are you all ready? Let's get into the details of the World Championship. First up, Here is the overall schedule. Online preliminaries will be held among all players worldwide from late July to early November. Online preliminaries will be made up of multiple stages. The top 8 players worldwide who clear every stage will be asked to attend the Finals Championship Tournament. The finals will be held next year in Japan on February 7, 2026. Now, let's discuss the preliminaries you need to clear to qualify for the finals. The preliminaries are made up of 3 stages. The first and second stages will be held in-game using the Legends Battle Royale feature, and the third stage will be held online using the Friend Battle feature. Starting with the first stage, there will be 3 separate sessions. The winners in each session will move on to the second stage.
Since there are 3 sessions, that means you have 3 chances to move on to the second stage, right?
Right. Players will be chosen to advance to the second stage from each session, so even if you don't advance in session A, you can participate in B and C and get another chance. In short, during the first stage, reach the top ranks in Legends Battle Royale and stay there to advance to the next stage. Players who have advanced to the second stage will not be able to participate in the remaining sessions, but we will have special in-game missions for those players who have made it past the first stage. Make sure you prepare carefully for the second stage. Now, there will also be special
those are
in-game
really
missions
cool
and
Charlotte
participation
sleeves.
rewards in connection with the first stage, where you can get titles, sleeves, and also backgrounds. So, we hope you all give it your best shot. I think it's time we explain how to enter the competition. Make sure you've finished setting up the data transfer settings with your Bandai Namco ID and the main story cleared up to Part 1, Book 7, Chapter 6 by the due dates set for first stage sessions A, B, and C. We will distribute tickets you can use to join to players who are able to play PvP rating matches. For the second stage, only players who made it past the first stage will receive battle tickets. You'll spend these tickets to participate in battles, and the top players will advance to the third stage. Participation for the first and second stages will be the same as Legends Battle Royale. There won't be any special rules, so just fight with every ounce of your skill. For the third stage, players will compete in an online tournament. In the third stage and beyond, it will be a tournament style with the following rules. The tournament will be held in a double elimination format. The first to win 2 battles will be declared the winner, and battles will use standard rules. Please also note that you cannot select a character as
So
a
it's gonna
battle
be like a
member
proud
multiple
mode
times
battle,
in the
okay.
same match.
Since you can't use the same battle members, and since there may be up to 3 battles over the course of one match, you need to create at least 3 parties with battle members that don't overlap.
Yes, and there are so many great characters in Legends, so we look forward to seeing the incredible teams that you will all put together. Finally, the top 8 players who make it past the third stage will be asked to compete in Japan, where we will hold the finals to determine the top player in the world. Spectators will be allowed at the venue, and we also plan to stream the matches live, so we hope you will all watch as a new world champion is crowned.
I just can't wait for the finals. Now, what prize can people expect if they win?
Since it is the World Championship for the 7th year, and because everyone has probably dreamt of getting their hands on these, the winner will receive a set of all 7 Dragon Balls. And who will be the one to get them, I wonder? Maybe something special will happen. But first, do your best to make it past the first stage. The entry deadline for Session A of the first stage will be next week on July 16th at 6 a.m. UTC. Make sure you do not forget. We'll be sharing information regularly about the World Championship, so we hope you're excited. Later, we'll also
Interesting.
be launching a special website for the World Championship. Please visit it for more details.
PvP is about to get even more fired up with this worldwide championship on the horizon.
It really is. We're very excited to see just what kinds of battles are in store. We hope you will all join. Another announcement is that we're opening up an official English Discord for Legends. You can use it to find guild members or friends, or just to have fun
That's pretty
talking
cool
about
as
in-game
well.
events and such.
This is the second
If you
official
need to find
Discord
a
we've
practice
gotten.
partner ahead of the World Championship, it would also be a great place to look.
And that's all we have for you today. The 7th anniversary campaign started off with 4 characters from the Universe Survivor Saga, then saw the release of the massive dynamic area battle update. And finally, we have Super Saiyan Goku joining in Ultra Rarity again after 4 years, as well as the surprise addition of Ultra Final Form Frieza Full Power. The 7th anniversary has been the biggest campaign we've ever held, and it's been an honor for us to prepare it for all of you. So we hope you'll enjoy it right to the very end. Aside from the 7th anniversary campaign, there's the Worldwide Championship we just announced, as well as an upcoming version update, so there's plenty more excitement to come during this 7th anniversary year. Please look forward to all that's in store. Alright, it's time to end things off with a full live performance of Chara Hechara by Hironobu Kageyama, featuring footage of Ultra Super Saiyan Goku and Ultra Final Form Frieza Full Power, both of which are planned to release tomorrow, playing in the background. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Well, guys, that was an absolute cinema of a reveal. Let me know what you guys' thoughts were in the comment section below. With that being said, guys, signing out.